In life, there are times you'll feel so excited. There are times you feel down, discouraged. You don't know where to start. You don't know what to do. You feel like things are falling apart. But remember, it is not yet your end. You have a bright future, and believe you will make it. Rise up. Take courage. Be hopeful. Know that I will make it. I'll rise up. When you feel down, what do? Hello, how are you? This is Syaviha, the author of the book, You Have a Bright Future. Do not give up. I want the best for my child. Today we'll be talking about when you feel down. When you feel down, remember your help comes from God. So look up where your help comes from. And when you are down, remember, it's for a short time. You are in a season of preparation. And this is for a short time. And remember, when you are down, there is hope for you. God is up working for something for you. God is at work. And because He's at work, you can expect blessing from Him. You can expect great things. And when you're in a situation, God can use that situation to build you, to bless you, and to prepare you for something great. That's the reason why when you are down, seek God. When you are down, stay positive. Confess success. When you are down, say no to the devil. When you are down, silence the other voices. There are many voices that you hear, but when you are down, you need to be able to silence those. Seek God, stay positive, and silence those other voices. Count your blessing. When you feel down, when you count your blessing, you'll be encouraged, knowing that indeed God has done it in the past, He will do it again. When you feel down, confess victory. Speak to that situation. You need to speak to certain situations. Also, count on God and cast your worry, and that you'll be able to go and to be able to achieve. When you are down, you are not forgotten. You are loved. God cares for you. He has a plan. Because you are in God's plan, He will provide for you. So you can relax knowing God is at work. He's at work to give you the best. Relax. The Lord knows you and has you in His plan. You see His power, His provision. Remain strong. Count on Him. Life has good time and hard time. In hard time, you need to be hopeful. In hard time, you don't give up. In hard time, you need to know it will be well with you. In hard time, keep pressing on. Look ahead. Today we'll be talking about what do you do in hard time. Because the way you think will affect the way you feel and the way you function and the way you become. So you need to check what do you do in hard time. Because if you know how to manage your hard time, you'll be strong, you'll be successful, and you'll be stable. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for choosing this channel. Please, if you are new, I'm humbly requesting subscribe to our channel. I'll be very excited. Today we'll be talking about what do you do in hard time. You need to manage well your hard time, because when you manage well, you get the best result. There are about 10 points that I'll be telling you what do you do. Please make sure you watch this video up to the end, because there are great things I'll be telling you at the end. So what do you do in hard time? One thing that you need to see success. You don't lose hope in hard time. You don't give up in hard time, because tough time comes. And remember, those who made it went through hard time. In other words, hard time are part of the process. You want the best, you need to accept the process. So the process sometimes may be painful, but you need to be able to stand firm. You don't give up because it's hard. you need to remain strong in hard time. And remember, those hard times may be preparing you for something good, for something great. Maybe in hard time, God is preparing you for something great. God is positioning you, and God is purifying you. God can use those hard times to prepare you, to position you, and also to talk to you. So God is preparing you, positioning you, purifying you. So hard time, see great things. One thing, don't lose hope because it's hard time. Know that it's for a season. That hard time, hard moment, it's for a season. It will come. Take it positively. So the first thing you need to do, the first point, see success. You have a bright future despite the hard time. The second thing that you need to do, the second point, say no to discouragement. In hard time, you'll be discouraged by saying no to discouragement. The third point, what you need to do in hard time, study about people and the promise. I want to talk about that. Study. Let me tell you that the people you admire today, they also had hard time, but they were able to stand. They were able to see. You need to study about people and about the promise. How? You need to understand that people went through a lot to be where they are. So also, if you're going through a lot, don't give up. Encourage yourself. Say, I will make it. Study about those people. Read their stories. Behind successful people, there is a painful story. There is great bad things. Because if you become strong in hard time, you'll be able to succeed. But in hard time, don't be weak. Don't let what you see and hear weaken you. Let what you see encourage yourself. When people put you down, rise up and be able to see the bright side of life. Don't say, I am done. There is hope for you. So in hard time, one of the things that you need to do, the third thing that you need to do, study the people and study the promise. Study the people. People went through tough moments, but they made it. And let me tell you, you're not different. You also are going to make it. If they made it, you'll make it. Study about those people, how they behaved in hard time. Listen to their experience. Read their experience. So it will be able to encourage you that you are not alone. Most of the time we feel like we are alone in the situation. What you are going through, people went through that situation and they were able to overcome. You also will be able to make it. Also, study about the promises. What is the word of God saying? In hard time, God is there with you to fight for you. And remember, the battle does not belong to you. The battle belongs to God. So encourage yourself. I will make it. And I'll tell you, what you tell yourself in hard time matters a lot. People can encourage you, but if you're telling yourself the wrong thing, you'll not be able to make it. But you need to learn to encourage yourself. The fourth thing that you need to do in hard time, remember, I'm telling you about 10 points that you need to do in hard time. Please watch this video up to the end. There is something that I want to share with you. I know this message will help you, and I want you to be able to help other people. I'm here to educate you. My joy to see you strong, successful, and also stable in life. So the fourth thing that you do in hard time, share with the wise people. Share with people. Don't be shy with your struggle. Share your struggle with someone. Don't keep it for yourself. What you are struggling with, look for people you can be able to share with. When you share, you'll find peace. What you are struggling with, someone knows maybe the answer. So in hard time, share with someone. Have a friend you can be able to share and tell the person how you think, how you feel, and what you would like to do. When you keep it for yourself, it can hurt you, it can hinder you, it can break you. So you need to learn to share and try to see, who can I share with? share your problem with someone who is wise, who will be able to advise you, who will be able to pray with you, who will be able to motivate you, who will be able to speak something about you. So the fourth thing, share. Now we are talking about what to do in hard time. The fifth thing that you need to do in hard time, search for solution. Don't stay there. What you're struggling with has an answer, has a solution. So you need to learn to search for the solution. The situation is like this. What should I do? What is next? Think. Problem need to make you think. Don't sleep, but think. Wake up, work if you want to win. In other words, situation need to make you think. You don't stay where you are. Learn to think. What should I do? Search for the solution. What is the answer to this problem? Don't say, okay, it's okay. I don't know what to do. I am tired. I'm done. No, there is an answer. So you need to search for the solution. And how do you find the solution? You can read, you can consult. When you share, you'll be able to find the solution. What is the answer to this? What I'm struggling with? I believe your struggle has a solution. The fifth point that you need to do when you are in hard time, you need to stay positive. And that's something very key. Learn to stay positive. Know that this is for a short time. I know I will make it. I know I will stand out. I know I will succeed. So be positive. Don't be negative. What you're telling yourself can kill you. What you're telling yourself can discourage you. What you're telling yourself can depress you. In fact, let me tell you that the way you think, your thinking will affect your feeling. So if you're thinking negatively, you'll be negative. You'll be weak. You'll be worried. You'll find yourself, you don't know what to do. So you need to check your thought. And how do you interpret that situation? That the reason why you need to be positive. I know these things is for a short time. I know I will overcome these things. So the other thing that you need to do, the seventh thing that you need to do, speak to yourself. In hard time, learn to speak to yourself. Encourage yourself. Tell yourself, I know I will make it. I know there is hope for me. I know I will stand out, I will shine, and I will be able to get the best. Speak to yourself. And the eighth thing that you need to do, sing a song or listen to music. As you encourage yourself, also listen to things that will be able to motivate you and to help you to go far. And one other thing, you need to learn to say thank you. In hard time, look for a reason to be grateful. Don't look for a reason to complain. Look for a reason to be grateful, and that will be able to help you. And you need to be able to step out with faith, with courage, with hope that I know I'll make it. So in hard time, one thing that we say, you need to be able to see the bright side of life. See success instead of seeing failure. You need to say no to discouragement. Say, I don't want to give up because I know I have a bright future. The third point to say, study about people and the promise. Know what people went through. Learn from their experience, and also learn from what God has promised you in hard time. The fourth thing that you need to do, share with the wise people. It's very key. Learn to share with people who are wise. Now, the fifth thing that you need, the fifth point, you need to be able to search for the solution. Don't stay where you are. Step out, search for the solution, believing that you'll get the best. The sixth point, stay positive. You don't give up. Stay positive. No, there is an answer for me. And also, the seventh thing, learn to sing a song. Sing a song. It's very key. And also, the eighth thing that you need to do, say thank you. Say thank you. Learn to say thank you. Sometimes we look for reason to complain. Don't complain. Count your blessing. When you count your blessings, yes, indeed, you'll see you don't have a reason to complain. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy. Please subscribe, share, and say something. Comment something. Maybe you have a topic that you'd like, you have a question. Feel free to ask us a question. We are here to help you. My joy is to see you strong, successful, and stable in life. Please share with someone, because when you share, you are helping us to reach more people. Thank you so much. My name is Syaviha Mulengya. God bless you. Hard time, stay strong. You'll make it.